Hey everyone, Matt here. The Tesla Model Y is a game-changing electric vehicle that offers impressive performance, a sleek design, and cutting-edge technology. Today we're taking a look at the Tesla Model Y and whether or not it's still worth it at current high interest rates for financing. With its impressive specs, the Tesla Model Y is a great car for many, but it all comes down to interest rates for a lot of people. And it begs the question, is it still worth it? I know there are other options of purchasing it outright or leasing it, but in this video, I'll break down the pros and cons of the Model Y and help you decide whether or not it's the right car for you if you're looking to specifically finance it. Briefly, let's talk about the Model Y itself. It's a mid-sized SUV that boasts impressive performance and range. It's also loaded with features and a spacious interior. Its quick acceleration, roomy cabin, and tech features are phenomenal reasons to buy one. Also, Tesla's extensive supercharging network is another great reason to buy one when comparing it to the lack of a network from its competitors. Before we dive in, I wanted to say that none of this info in this video is financial advice, and you should not base your financial decisions simply based on a YouTube video. Rather, I'm just providing examples of various scenarios for the question of whether or not it's still worth it to finance a Model Y with the current status of interest rates. But let's address the elephant in the room, high interest rates. With interest rates rising a lot over the past year and with it continuing to be on the rise, financing a Tesla Model Y, or any car for that matter, can be a daunting prospect. So the question is the Model Y still worth it despite the higher cost of financing? Well, there are a few things to consider. First, the Model Y offers significant savings in fuel costs when compared to a gas-powered SUV. Over the long term, the savings from not having to buy gas can offset the higher cost of financing. Another factor to consider is the potential resale value of the Model Y. Tesla vehicles have a reputation for holding their value well even before the used car market got crazy. So you may be able to sell the Model Y for a good price down the line when considering past trends. But keep in mind that past performance is no guarantee of future results. Interest rates have been on the rise in recent years, with the average interest rate for a new car loan from Tesla directly is hovering around 5.34%. This means that if you're looking to finance a Model Y, you could be paying quite a bit more in interest over the life of your loan. Now, as I've mentioned earlier and as you all are aware, interest rates have been on the rise since last year. The 5.34% interest rate from Tesla I just mentioned is for excellent credit. That's a significant increase from just a year and a half ago of 2.49% from Tesla. And it means if you're looking to finance a Model Y, you could be paying a lot more in interest over the life of your loan. But despite the higher interest rates, many people still consider the Model Y to be worthwhile. That could be for a multitude of reasons, such as making the switch to an EV, wanting to save on fuel costs over the lifetime of the vehicle, or simply because they really want a Tesla. The Tesla Model Y long range starts at $65,000, and that's without any additional options, fees, or taxes. Out the door with options, you're looking at around $73,000 depending on the color paint, wheels, seating, etc. The performance starts at $70,000, and if you add all the options and everything, you're looking at around $80,000 out the door. And with higher interest rates, the cost of financing this vehicle becomes even more expensive. To help answer this question, we'll take a look at the various monthly payments of financing a $70,000 loan with $0 down, using different interest rates and term lengths and assuming excellent credit. I know it can vary from person to person, and this is only for visual and educational purposes to get a better idea of everything. For the purpose of this video, we'll use the following interest rates. 2.49% for the best rate Tesla used to offer, 5.34% for the current rate, and 7% for potential future rate increases. First, let's take a look at the monthly payments for a 60-month term at each of these rates. At 2.49% interest rate, the monthly payment would be $1,242.01. At 5.34%, the monthly payment would be $1,331.92. And at 7%, the monthly payment would be $1,386.08. The difference in interest per month from a 2.49% rate to a 7% rate is $144.07. Over the course of a year, that's an extra $1,728.84 extra in interest simply because of a 3x increase in rates for this example. Now let's see how the monthly payments change if we extend the term to 72 months. At a 2.49% interest rate, the monthly payment would be $1,047.66. At 5.34%, the monthly payment would be $1,138.42. And at 7%, the monthly payment would be $1,193.43. As you can see, the higher the interest rates, the more expensive your monthly payments will be for the Tesla Model Y. But by extending the term of your loan, you can lower your monthly payments and make the Model Y seem more affordable. The catch here is you're paying more interest over the life of the loan. just spread out more over somewhat quote-unquote affordable payments. Of course, the Model Y is not the only mid-sized SUV on the market, and it's important to compare the cost to other options. A similar sized and spec'd SUV from a traditional automaker might have a lower starting price, but it could end up costing you more in the long run due to maintenance and fuel costs. Now, some EV alternatives include the Ford Mustang Mach-E, the Hyundai Ioniq 5, and the Kia EV6, just to briefly name a few. Though the MSRP of these vehicles can tend to be lower than the Model Y, a big problem that these have is the fact that they're all sold by traditional auto dealers. And good luck getting any of them at or below sticker. With the supply chain issues, auto dealers have slapped on significant dealer markups on these vehicles. Don't get me wrong, all of these alternatives to the Model Y are fantastic EVs. They're all quick, fast, and have decent range. But when directly comparing the Model Y to other EVs, Tesla is still the better option in my opinion. And that's because of several factors. The first is obviously the range. The Ford Mach-E ranges from 224 miles to 312 miles. The Model Y ranges from 303 miles to 330 miles. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 is 303 miles and the Kia EV6 is 310 miles. Tesla's charging network was integral in getting the brand off the ground a decade ago, and it continues to stay ahead of the pack as more electric vehicles enter the market. With over 40,000 superchargers, Tesla is still the leader in this area, and frankly, this is a huge competitive advantage for them. It's hard to justify a similarly priced EV or a cheaper EV if they do not have an extensive supercharging network like Tesla's. When going on a road trip or traveling longer distances, public fast charging stations are essential. Another unique aspect of Tesla vehicles is their ability to receive over-the-air software updates. This means that Tesla owners can receive new software and features for their vehicles without having to bring them into a dealership for service. Over-the-air updates are becoming more common in the automotive industry, but Tesla has been at the forefront of this technology. For example, Tesla has been able to roll out new features and improvements to its autopilot systems via over-the-air updates, making its vehicles more capable over time without the need for owners to bring them in for service. In comparison, many other automakers require owners to bring their vehicles into a dealership for software updates or new features. This can be a hassle for owners and can be more expensive as it typically involves a service fee. These free over-the-air updates from Tesla continuously improve and make the driving experience and entertainment better in a Tesla. There are tons of other categories to compare Tesla among its competition. I just outlined a few here to illustrate the current status of the EV market when considering a Model Y. The Model Y has some major benefits that make it worth considering. It's an electric vehicle, so you'll save money on gas and maintenance. I made a video about my 1-year review of the Model Y long range, and I went in depth about my electricity costs and maintenance. I'll link that video in the description for you to check out. With all of this information, let's go back to the original question. Is the Model Y worth it at current interest rates? Well, the answer is going to be different for everyone. Some people might be willing to pay a premium for the latest and greatest technology and a unique experience of driving a Tesla. For others, a high interest cost might be a deal breaker. It's good to look into any local state incentives or tax credits. A lot of people are considering to take advantage of the new $7,500 tax incentive that's part of the Inflation Reduction Act. So is the Model Y worth it at high interest rates? It really depends on your personal situation and priorities. If you're looking for an electric SUV with impressive performance and a long range, the Model Y is definitely worth considering. But if you're on a tight budget, you might want to explore other options. Of course, at the end of the day, the decision to buy a Model Y or any car is a personal one. It ultimately comes down to your individual financial situation and priorities. But with its impressive performance, range, and potential fuel savings, the Tesla Model Y may still be worth considering despite higher interest rates. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more great content like this. And if you have any comments about this, let me know down below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.